Everyone, welcome to the cooking stream. I'm just testing to see if my levels are good. Ah yes, that is good. Right guys, hello and welcome to today's stream. So this is my kitchen. I have adapted my setup to be here in the kitchen. Now, unfortunately, there is no text-to-speech on this stream due to actually playing with my Mac. I am streaming through the Mac, and yeah, Mac does not support my program. Well, technically, my program does not support Mac, but it is in beta. So once it is out of beta and is working, cooking streams are going to come alive. Also, I might also buy a Windows PC for in the house. So yes, this is my lovely kitchen. So as you can see over here to the right, to the left, whichever way we're looking, I'm actually pointing right. We have a timeline for tonight's stream. As you can see, I have a lovely chair here. Because this is our dining room table and a lovely monitor with actually, I have an Apple TV on there, but we're not going to use it for tonight. So obviously we are going to be making oh actually I didn't write it in the description, I've just remembered. So we are making lasagna for tonight, homemade lasagna, fully homemade. No shop bought sauce. We're going to make our own sauce. We're going to make our own white sauce. Yeah, it's going to be quite fun. So the camera that you guys are seeing from, we can move around. I actually had to tape the wire to the floor so I didn't trip over it. But yes, it's going to be quite fun. In just over 20 minutes, I have to quickly pop out to put my daughter to bed. So that's going to be quite fun. But yeah, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly add a timer down to the bottom here. So you guys can see where we are in our cooking timeline. Oh, wrong one. So, there we go. Gonna move this up. Hey, what the fuck is this? This is cooking. What the hell? Why has that gone over that? Yeah, she'll get a prize, right? Yeah, don't worry. You can. Right, I want to make chat a little bit smaller. How do I make chat smaller? Okay, we're gonna move that up to there, and then do you know what? I'm not even gonna mess around with it because I know if I move it, if I touch anything, it's gonna break. It's working for now, so we're gonna leave it. So, obviously, lasagna. Quite an easy dish to do. And yeah, I am actually wearing an apron. Fancy. I don't think I've ever worn an apron in my own home. But hey, there we go. Makes me look more official. I actually wish I'd kept my chef clothes for this, but I actually took them back to work. So, ingredients for tonight are going to be and we can do here we go. Let's be honest. No, that's the thing. No, some people can't make lasagna. Honestly, I have seen people, like, anyone can make lasagna, like, let's say, anyone can make a lasagna with homemade sauce, but I'm actually making all sauce by myself. So, the main ingredient for today is mince. So I have it is. We have Tesco British beef mince, 20% fat, because we kind of want some fat to cook with. So we have two. But no, do you know what? No, right. This is a wide angle lens. Just remember that. It is. Did I know him? Probably yes. So then we've got some brown onions, which these are. I picked them up today and they already look like they've been aged 30 years. Then we have some lovely Tesco lasagna sheets. They were like 68p or something for that pack, so I was not shelling out for the big stuff. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. So, I've been to Costco today and I picked up a whole case of chopped tomatoes. So that is going to be, for that, we don't need that many, but I'd actually run out, so I was going to Costco anyway. And then to make our white sauce, we have flour, plain flour, and then we have milk and butter in the fridge, which is actually in my hallway. So yeah, that is pretty much all of the ingredients for the lasagna. For the Victoria sponge, we have self-raising flour, which is actually over here for some reason. Self-raising flour. Yes, yes I do. Then we have sugar. So I couldn't actually get any caster sugar, but granulated is fine. Yeah, funny enough, caster sugar is just a finer sugar. That's literally all it is. And then eggs and butter once again are in the fridge. So yeah, it's been a. Why is the chat thing so far behind? Goodbye, my lover. So, what we're going to do is, first off, we are going to prepare our ingredients for our lasagna. So, we're going to cut a whole onion, and then we are going to sweat them off, brown them off in the pan, then add the mince, then add the chopped tomatoes, and then once that's cooked out, we're going to put that into a bowl, make up some white sauce, and then we are then going to get a dish, layer it all nice and smooth, and then whack it in the oven. And then while that's in the oven, we will get my handy dandy power mixer out. It's really loud and it doesn't actually do a lot of stuff. It's almost like them crappy cars you see on the road. They're going like 12 miles an hour and it's so loud, it's ridiculous. So that is basically... Lost your wallpaper. Yeah, I know. Do you know what? I stand, it's really weird because when I'm at work, when you're... it just feels weird because I can't hear text-to-speech. It just feels off. Like, you guys got to realise, I'm just looking at a camera. Right, let me show you what I'm looking at. So I'm literally just looking, which way is it? At a bloody camera sitting on a tripod. You did say that is a wide angle lens. Yes, it is a wide angle lens. It is indeed a wide angle lens. I've actually got it. It is at the widest it can possibly go at the moment. So that's why, look, I look huge here, but I come into the middle and I'm not huge. So, oh God. Do you know what? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I actually said earlier I did a driving lesson, and I said to my driving instructor, we were just chatting as we were driving along, and I said about I'm streaming later on, and I know that everyone is going to bully me, and I say they always bully me, but it's part of our stream. You know, it's part of what we do. So, do you know one thing? I'm really annoyed. These are aprons from work that I take back and forth because I do all my washing here for my clothes. I have okay, whatever. But yeah, I have a apron with a pocket in the top, and it's really annoying that I didn't manage to pick that up. We normally all fight over that one, so... Right, I think we're going to get to chopping our onions, to which I am going to just... Now this tripod mount is actually pretty darn good. And I'm also using my wife's little selfie stick holder. Oh. You need the kids from next door. You look like a Scottish bloke off Austin Powers. What? Austin Powers. Do we get to see the special knives? Yes, you do. You do get to see the special knives. So I actually need to put the bag through a wash. It's a little bit dirty. So these knives, I can't even remember how much they cost me in the end, but they are very, very expensive. Turn it off now, bye. So, I want to show you guys, I have 2 lighters. So, at work, our gas ovens, the hobs, do not have self-lighting. So, I've got this one that looks like a vape, but it's literally a, jet. It's literally like a jet. That used, so much gas already. And then I have my little cigarette lighter, as I call it. Woo, good save. Ah! Guys, actually, when I was at work last, I brought myself I didn't buy myself, I brought my daughter a Kinder Egg, and I nicked the toy off her. Look at it! Oh, there you go, I've broken it already. So, I got a little bear and a little... It's staying on the floor. It's staying on the floor, guys. I'm not picking it up. But yeah, so it's going to be... we need Lance and the dishwasher in this stream. Do you know what? That would be hilarious. I really wish I worked in a pub. Because pub nowadays, they're so lenient on, streams. I know some pubs that allow you to literally stick your phone up on the side and live stream, especially if you're in, management. So, here are the knives. So, we're only actually going to be using 2 knives. 2 knives and a palette knife, actually. So, we have our main chopping knife. This is a cook's knife, this is, actually. And we have to give it a sharpen, because I didn't sharpen it last time. There you go, that's one. Second little one. Actually, do I even need the little one? I don't actually need the little one. Big knife. That is a cook's knife, so that's my largest knife. That knife alone is £130. And I'm sad because it's only 30 quid extra because I put my initials on them. Because when I got them, we had... Do I have protection for the Super Sniffer? No, I do not have protection from the Super Sniffer. £7.99 on Tesco. I tell ya, if you can get a knife that cheap that will stay sharp for that long, this is the thing, these Globals, they are known to be one of the best knives in the game. But everyone hates the handle. It's like a trade-off. You've got one of the nicest blades, but one of the worst knife handles. Do you shave with it? No, I do not shave with it. That would be quite funny, actually. My God. But no, we do not shave with it. It is a kitchen knife and kitchen knife only. Not that sharp. Well, no, I wouldn't do anything like that with this knife. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lower the the camera. And I'm going to make sure that is focused in. Yeah, you can see my butt. Right, okay, Okay, I'm gonna just use my phone here. Right, now because I'm actually walking away, I've got to turn the microphone up a little bit. Just up a little bit, just so then you guys can actually hear me when I'm over here. So now we are going to try and focus. Oh, this is going to be a bit hard because I've got a delay. Right, I want to be able to read that. So can I read that? You can see my bum quite a lot when I'm looking at my Mac. She's not going to bed. She's in the front room watching bloody... what is she watching? Young Sheldon, I think it is. There we go, that looks good. That's all we can see. Oh, come on, I literally thought I just had it. There we go, we're going to call that good enough. So, I am going to just... Can I just have my chat up? Ah, here we go, okay, that's good. I can put my chat there on my phone, just like that. Us behind. So, what we are going to do, we are going to chop one onion. I'm going to get scissors out. Scissors, where are my scissors? Okay, looks like we're using the crappy scissors. So this is what I mean, you don't even cut packaging with this. I'm actually going to point that up a little bit so you guys can see less of my kitchen side. There we go, that's perfect. Right, so we are now going to cut a whole brown onion. So, we're going to top and tail. Just like that. Then we're going to cut down the centre. Now, guys, no crying, okay? These can be very difficult. And father, if you're watching, remember, you cannot consume this. You cannot consume this. My father is allergic to onions, which is quite funny. Right. Oh God, my mother. Hello Daily, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, now, with onions, there are two ways you're taught to cut them. So, we don't want them fine diced. I know this, but I chopped them. Why there's a heart in the way? You can chop them with no tears. Fair enough. It's quite funny actually, you can chop them. Ah, I trod on that thing that I left on the floor. Ah, that's karma. Ah. Oh. Okay, my camera just turned off. Oh, I just literally just trod on that Kinder Egg toy I dropped on the floor and said I weren't picking up. Ow! That really hurt. That is karma, guys, honestly. If you leave something on the floor, just pick it up. Did it hurt? Yes, it did. It did hurt. So, going back to the onions. So, I've washed my hands before this, guys, so don't worry. I will wash again, though. Just because I had just picked that thing up off the floor. So the Americans are going to be scared here because it's going to take 6 hours. No, it's not going to take 6 hours. I mean, it probably will be me going bloody hurting myself all the time, but so chopping the onions. There are 2 ways you're taught to cook them, to cut them. First one is like I've done. You then make rings, so slices, but you don't up and down. Yeah, so you go up that way, so it's sideways, and then you come in like that, so you're at an angle, and then you just chop, 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 chop. That's the way I'm going to do today, but the way I've been taught lately is to go the opposite way. So you go there, 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 so it's kind of the opposite way round, and then you come into the side, and then you come into the side, and then you do it that way. It really doesn't matter, whatever way you're comfortable cutting an onion, as long as it's cut decently. I'm not fine dicing this, I'm just, it's going in the lasagna, so it just needs to be sort of, it's there for texture and flavour. So what we're going to do, we are going to cut down. We're going to do it about 1/2 centimetre, but we're not going all the way in. Just there we go. So that's my first cut. And then we're going to come in. See, this is why I kind of don't like cutting like this. There we go. So we've done our main cut, and now we're just going to come in, and then we're going to just do, and then you will always end up with your last bit. If you're like me, you don't really like taking it to your fingers. There we go. So that's half the onion done, and you always have some left over, which you just then get thrown around, just like that. And then a bit more, there we go, and a bit more. Just because I didn't, one of my cuts I didn't go far enough in. So now I'm going to actually do it the other way, the way I've been taught lately. It does hold together more. Hello! And then all you do is you just cut down like that. And then I hate the top layer because the top layer always slides off. Right, there we go. That is our onion chopped. Right, well, we got that done in 20 minutes with the intro. Cool. So I actually need a tea towel. No, you use it as a saw. For your top, for onions especially where they're slippery, it is better to saw it. Because then if you're pushing down, you're putting too much force and it will slide around. And that's what I learned in my training. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be 2 seconds. I'm going to go get some oil because I need to get oil from the cupboard, and I need to quickly go put my daughter to bed. I'll be 2 seconds, guys. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lovely little background music on for a second. Background music. There we go, right. Fry the cow. No, you fry your onions off first and then you put your mince in. No, do you know what? I'm losing my mind, guys. It is fry the cow, then put the onions in. Ignore me. Right, I should be back in 2 minutes, guys. Right guys, I'm back. Chopping water is gonna stream. I love it. Nice kettle. It's a crappy iKitchen. It's awful. It is awful. Right, so we are now going to move you guys over here. Music off, well done, thank you. And I just saved. Dang it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I may have turned the wrong one off. My bad. Do you like my little stereo, guys? I got a little stereo here with my Apple TV. It looks really cool. Am I going to be able to actually stick that down here? Let's see. Let's see if I can actually get it to... Does it go up that high? Oh my god, this is so cool! Oh my god, this is wicked. I like this. There you go. You guys can now actually see cooking in this. There we go. So I did want a multi-camera setup, but it was just not going to work. So what we can do, we can zoom in. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. So we are going to add. Now I know this is bad. I only seem to fry everything. Oh, that's the wrong. I'm feeling like I'm at work. I'm doing the wrong button. It's opposite to what we've got at work. So what we're going to do, we're going to put that on the medium heat. And we're going to chuck a little bit of oil in, a little bit of sunflower oil, just because that is all I've got for the moment. I could use butter, but it's not actually the best to cook mince in, I have noticed. So I'm going to cut open our packs of beef. Sorry, Highland cow. Highland Space Cow. Yeah. I'm sorry. Did that just... It's falling down slowly. The camera's falling down. Right, I actually need the tape, because it's actually falling apart. The joints where they move are actually sliding down. So we're going to chuck one bit in. Oh, I wish I could afford to use dripping at every bloody meal. I only really get dripping for like yeah, we are going to do both packs. Here we go. So both packs of mince are in. And then we are going to get a wooden spoon wherever I put a wooden spoon. Hello, wooden spoon. Oh, is it still in the bloody... It's still in the dishwasher, I think. Okay, I've lost my wooden spoon. So we're going to use plastic. Well, it's not plastic, it's actually rubber. Oh, listen to that, guys. Doesn't she sound good? So we're just going to break it up a little bit. We don't want it to clump up into lumps. We call that a meatball lasagna at work. Only the finest people can cook meatball lasagna. Oh, boys. There we go. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, this is pretty much what I do for a day job. Obviously we will make the cake in a bit. It's looking good. It's looking very good. Now this is a fully gas oven. So I have a gas stove and a gas oven. I love gas. The only time I like electric is when it's our proper big ovens we have at work. So I'm actually going to put my phone here so that I can see chat, just in case I don't have to keep looking over to the MacBook. So we want to brown this out nice and pretty. So you do not put anything in until it's fully brown. So like right now I've got little bits of brown, little bits of red. You want that to be perfectly brown, because if you put something in there, it sticks to it and it won't cook that little bit of mince. It's always better just to cook the whole lot off, just to double check and make sure that it's all cooked off. Oh, Jesus. So much tooting there all around my place. This is actually the first time I've cooked with this Tesco mince. I don't often buy Tesco mince, but it's actually quite nice. When does the seasoning go in? So that goes in last minute. Once you start your sauce, oh fuck, I'm a little bit over. Once your sauce is in, that is when you season, because you don't want to cook your seasonings out of your mince. Some people will add them in now, then add the sauce in. That's not the right way to do it. So we can now put this down to a low heat. So literally lasagna is one of the easiest things to make. But if not done perfectly, if you haven't, smushed all your mince down, you're going to get lumps as you're biting into it. You never, you don't want meatballs in your food, do you guys? So it's actually funny. You might notice I switch back and forth to my left and my right hand. It's really, really weird. That side's hot. So this is why I like the Dutch oven. I can hold onto this. Right, there we go. So that is the mince done. So now we're going to bring in our onions that we've chopped. We're going to try and put them to one side. We are actually going to raise it back up to a medium heat. There we go. Now these chopping boards go through dishwasher, because if I've got all the colours of the rainbow. So I do have a red one for raw meat. I do have a yellow one for cooked meat. I have a green one for fruit and salad. So we're just going to cook that into there. Now, for some reason I feel like the onions were meant to go in first. Every time I seem to cook lasagna or like mince, I do seem to forget which way around it goes. Because now we've got raw onion in there, but that cooks while it's in the oven. I remember rightly, this is not. Right, so back down to a low heat. There we go. So, now we're going to start on our tomato sauce. So, we are going to add in some lovely chopped tomatoes. One. Freshly brought from Costco today. And we're just gonna mix that one in, and we're gonna go one more. See, now what you want to do, you don't want to make this too wet, so we're going to cook this down for a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to quickly go grab some tomato puree, which, if anyone knows in the UK, we have nowhere that makes UK tomato puree. It's a very strange one. So we're going to cook that up a little bit more. I'm going to quickly go to the fridge and grab the ingredients. Rightio. So we have got. Oh, I had to jump over that bloody cable. So we have some tomato puree. Now, this is made. This is a little one, and it is products in Italy using EU and non-EU tomatoes. So yeah, this is not UK. We're just going to give a nice squeezing tomato puree. Now we want to boil this up a little bit, simmer this, so then it takes all the juices out, it all just soaks in. So then that way, it's not, we don't want a wet liquid. We want it to be sort of just dry. You don't want any liquid, so we'll simmer this down for a little bit. And what I will do is I'm going to stick the lid on with that there, just to let the steam out, because that is one of the worst things I've noticed, is you leave that down, you go to take it off, boom, you've got loads of steam. So, while we're waiting for that, we can, let me quickly go, let's turn you, hello guys. Right, come up. Go, no, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Whoa. So how are we doing, guys? How are you liking it? Are you enjoying this cooking stream? You know, I'm kind of liking it. I wish I had multiple cameras, but the Mac just was not going to do it. I'm sat here arguing with myself over your food. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh. Do you like my bottle, guys? You can actually see it now. So this used to be fully yellow. This was blue. So now without the green screen effect, you guys can actually see what my bottle looks like. Also, guys, how is the stream? Is it buffering at all? I've done a lot of things that I think have improved the Wi-Fi, because this is streaming off Wi-Fi now. I get in 600 to 700 meg over Wi-Fi. See, the tomato puree is there to thicken it. So you use the tomato puree to thicken. No lag whatsoever. Brilliant. That is what we like to see. Because honestly, I've done a hell of a lot. I've rerouted wires. I have completely and utterly moved stuff. Like, I have taken stuff right off. Guys, do you like my lovely utensil holder there? It's funny because that's tile there, and then that's the wall. Also, ignore my dodgy cable. That's going out to the shed, but somehow that bit there, the part that goes over the top, has actually died. The first one looks like a hat. It's my sieve. This is my sieve. Jeez. So yeah, we are just basically the tomato, the chopped tomatoes. They are very, very wet. Like, I have noticed lately, I don't know, it's been sort of since COVID, all the sort of tomatoes that we get in at work, they're just really wet. They're pumped full of water, and yes, tomatoes are very liquidy, but it's actually water. It's not tomato like juice. Oh, listen to that, guys. Oh, she sounded beautiful. So when I do this at work, oh, okay. I've never seen them. Yeah. Right, so we're just going to let that go for a little bit longer. We just want to really get all them juices out. What I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and stand it back here. I'm going to keep it with the table so that it doesn't fall over. There we go. Hey, there you go, that's good. So the great thing about this Dutch oven is it just does not burn. Like, you have to really leave it for it to burn. Like, I've had this thing since like 2017, and there's like not a single like burn mark that I've, you know, if you burn it, it's quite easy to actually clean. Get all these bits of onion that are on the side down. There we go. So she is now boiling out. Listen to it. Right, so we just want to get rid of all this. That's not nice. You'd be way, way bigger than me. I'm only 13 stone, I think. Actually, I did have a double fish fillet and a big arch yesterday. So, admittedly, yes, but it's all in one. Woo, that was close. Oh, okay, the camera just jumped for some random reason. Right, so we're now going to leave that going. What are we going to do? I'm going to quickly wash my knife, sharpen it. Right. Where's that? Does anyone know how to sharpen one of these knives? Has anyone actually used a Stihl? That wasn't lag, that was, I believe, that was my camera turning off. and back on again. Oh, I really hope it wasn't lag. No. So you have what is called a Stiel. It's kind of like Voldemort's wand. You know, you kind of, you know, whoosh, swish and flick. But, so what you do, now if anyone watches the bastard TikTokers, the scam artists, Wingardium Leviosa. Yeah. So, what you do, you hold it at about a 15-degree angle, you slide it down. You slide down like you're trying to, if anyone's had them wood fire, the fire starters, you just bring it down. So you slow it down like that. Then, underneath, and you just go. Now, it is a fine art, I have to say. It's taken me quite a while to get used to it. I used to just go like this. But it's actually easier if you go like this. There you go, I have a lovely, very sharp knife. See, that's the good thing, I like it because it keeps your knives nice and sharp. Right, we're getting all this out. Oh, look at that, what a bloody yoke. Oh yeah, that's good. This is Dad. He is trying typing an important email. Okay, that's cool. So, there we go. We have a thick. Oh, actually, you guys can't see. We have a nice thick lasagna. You and I. So there we go. We have a nice thick lasagna. The movement. So that is that. So that is the first part of our lasagna. So what we are going to do, we are going to put that into a plastic bowl. Oh, thank you very much. Actually, I forgot about. How did I forget about that? So, we are going to chuck in. Oh man, how did I forget that? So, we are not going to put salt in. Salt that you think about. We're going to put some pepper in. So, pepper. I will sneeze because this is quite strong pepper. Right, there we go. And then we are going to put, because I know, like if I do this properly, I'll get proper clove, what do you call it? Garlic. Oh, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I like a lot of pepper. So this is like portion for, and this is probably a good 10 portions of lasagna. This isn't like, no, this is going to be really, really nice. So my garlic has gone dry again. This is really starting to annoy me now. I need to get a teaspoon quickly and just sort this lasagna out. Lasagna. This garlic. Garlic in these like glass jars, they seem to go really dry. There's 6 people, not 10. Oh, believe me, this would do 10 people. If I was to do a shallow lasagna, I'm going to do layers. So it probably is going to be about 5 people. But we've got garlic salt, which I absolutely love. So, we got that. Right. Oh God. So, I am going to put a little bit of mixed herbs into this. It gives it a bit of a fresh taste. Guys, literally I have a whole drawer of all different spices. I've got all seasoning, I've got curry powder. Yeah, no, you got a bit of mixed herbs. That is looking really good now. Smells good, and I'm probably going to sneeze in a minute. But there we go. So that is lasagna base done. So this is where I do need this. Now normally my phone's not on this side, normally it's on the table. So always remember, guys, to turn your burner off, because you don't want to set your thing on fire. Oh, look at that. You guys can't even see it. So the last bit's a little bit watery, but that's fine. And make sure to get all the bits out. That hit me in the leg. I just got hit by an onion, guys. There we go. So we have that. What we're going to do, I'm going to quickly go put it in the clean film it and put it in the fridge to cool down. That will set it a bit more. So all the liquids will dry completely. 2 seconds. So you can do this with mince. This is actually one of the great things about mince. You can just lob it in the fridge and cool it down and set it a bit more. Am I? Yeah, all good. Right, here we go. Because the only thing about not having my fridge in the I miss GTA. Actually, I miss. Yeah, I know. I have to say, text to speech is. I really do miss it. It makes it a bit easier. I've got that sort of tech notification. But that's about it. Actually, what we're going to do, we are now going to go over here, and you're going to watch me wash up that Dutch oven. You're going to see there are no burn marks whatsoever. Look at that, guys. Beautifully clean. Well, technically not clean, but... Wash up liquid. I love it. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nene. So, because we're going to reuse this straight away. Ooh, bloody hell. I hate this sink, guys. It's so small. Like, I'm used to like really deep sinks in the kitchen. Right, there we go. Let me get another tea towel. This is a great thing about this. I have so many tea towels. It's unreal. You have peasant hands. Well, do you know what? I actually thought about changing the taps. I was actually going to get, there was some from Costco I really wanted. And it comes with like the tower and everything, and has the sprayer like we do at work. The problem is, I've got nothing to attach the actual part to. So it's kind of like one of them things where it come up here, but I've got nothing for it to go to. So, now what we're going to do, ooh, I've broken the camera, jeez, stand up tall, hello. We need stubby finger cam. Yeah, stubby finger cam coming soon. Right, I need to just spin you around. Spin me right round, baby. Right. Back to some cooking. So now what we are going to do, I have some butter. And we're going to have our pan back and make sure the bottom is dry or else you start hearing crinkle. Hello Andy Roberts, hello. And welcome to the stream. How did I end up here? No idea. You clicked on my bad stream. And thank you for joining. Welcome to the stream. We are cooking lasagna because, you know, that's cool. But yeah, we are about to now make our white sauce or our bechamel sauce. One of the best sauces ever. No, that's not. His name was Andy Loving, Thomasmeister. So no, that's not. But remember my oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, I remember that. Jesus Christ. That is hilarious. That was a very, very funny moment in my life. I literally just woken up at that point. It was so funny. It really was. It was just, I was tired and what was it? It was like, that was during COVID, wasn't it? Well, it was like the end of COVID. That was kind of funny. Oh! And, oh right, Andy! Yes! Oh, hello. Do you know what? That did not click at all. Hello, sir. Hello. Welcome. Long time no see. I was actually thinking, is that the guy from Activities? Oh, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. We all miss you at work, even though pretty much everyone's left. Nobody wants to stay at our place. But hey. But now we are going to make our white sauce. So how long we been on? An hour and 12. So yeah, we're okay. So the lasagna time actually on the timeline next to me is actually really badly out. Unfortunately, I am. Unfortunately, I am. But it's okay because you're not actually going to taste that because we're going to put tons of milk in this. So it really doesn't actually matter. This is just basically what I had. I do have stock in the fridge, but I've only got a little bit of it. It was cheap. I'm living off a budget here. It was cheap. That is the only reason why I have it. So what we're going to do is we are going to melt some of this down. So we're going to go about that much. 2. No, we'll go 3. We'll go 3. There we go. So we have 3 bits of clover, which I know is wrong, but it's fine. It does exactly the same job. It is just a base. It's a base ingredient. And yeah, we just melt this down. I'll turn this up a little bit. So this is a bechamel sauce. This is basically a pretty much a universally used sauce that it's quite easy to make. It's not really used like sort of my sort of job. You don't really use it. We use it, but I know a lot of people that buy in white sauce already made. And, you know, for the price, it's not really worth it. Like, this is going to take me 10-15 minutes to make up this white sauce. It really isn't worth it. So, when you're doing this, says, is it ketchup? No, it's not ketchup. I know, mother sauces, yeah. So when you're making these, you've got to do it in a figure 8. So we have now melted down our butter. Now what we do, we get plain flour. Now you can weigh these out to exact, but I have to say I do like the methods that I've been taught, which is basically just to pour a little bit in at a time, mix it around. Oh yeah, 100%, yeah. So what we are doing now, we are actually making what's called a roux. So this is basically the butter and the milk are combining and cooking together. I'm going to zoom in. There we go. So we want to just make it, you want to make it so it's like a paste. Now lots of people, the good thing is if you put too much flour you can put more butter in. It's one of them sort of ones that you can make mistakes, but you can recover quite easily. So we're gonna, and it's one that really does require working constantly. You have to always be stirring. You can, like a couple of seconds, yeah, you can leave it. A little bit more in. So yeah, basically they are equal parts flour to equal parts butter. And I think that's probably going to do it. So you want it sort of like when it's, let's say, lobbed off a bit over the stove. There we go. There you go. So it's like a thick paste. And you're not measuring it. No, I'm not. I'm pretty much eyeing it off. I've done it so many times now that I know exactly what to look for once I start cooking it down. So, that is the roux made. So I'm going to flatten that out now. So you flatten it right out because you want all of it to start cooking off for a little bit. We're going to turn this up to a little bit more of a low heat, sort of low medium. And then we're just going to let that cook off for a sec. That is fine. So in the meantime, I'm going to get some milk. I'm going to stick it in the microwave because hot milk is so much easier to work with. Right, milk is out the fridge. So at this point you can leave it for a little bit. Oh god, I missed some things at work that we've got to heat stuff up in. Right, okay, we've got this. So I'm gonna say the microwave. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to chuck, I'm going to say 600 mils of milk in the microwave. And I just realised I've got to turn the LED lights off because I'm nicking the electric for the... Oh, it's been me. My wife's just having a shower. I'm going to turn all the taps on. There you go. I feel happy now. Right, let's put the milk in the microwave. Do that for a couple of minutes while our roux is just cooking through. Oh, it's starting to smell good. So you get like this rich sort of buttery smell out of it. It's really nice. So it actually almost smells like shortbread is actually how I would describe it. You kind of make it very, very similar. Actually, I'm right in saying it's pretty much the same, apart from you don't cook you melt the butter and you add that in with the flour, if I remember rightly, with what do you call it, shortbread. I haven't made shortbread in a while actually. I was going to make lemon posset for dessert, but because I'm lactose intolerant, this is going to have quite a bit of milk in it, and also lemon posset has got milk and cream. No, just cream. No, there's a splash of milk in there. So it's kind of like one of them things of, do I want to shit myself a little bit, or do I want to shit myself a lot? So yeah, it's kind of funny to be fair. So I've decided to just a little bit. So we only used, I have 5 bags of this flour now. And one bag is apparently still in my bag. So there we go. So we've got our oh, that drink's so nice. So at this point we can actually turn our oven on, and we are going to set this to gas mark 7. Is that true flour or not? Why are you saying true flour? Yeah, it's fine. It's all purpose. No, it's not bloody cheap. Masters Miller is not bloody cheap. I can tell you that. I can tell you that it's definitely not cheap. Now, the self-raising flour, that's Tesco brand. Well, actually, There you go, you can actually in focus. So that's Tesco cheap stuff. That is for the cake. Now see, once again, I just find, I think I use expensive flour and cheap flour at work. It sort of really depends on what we can get our hands on, really. So, milk is done. That is nice and warm. So, when we do it at work, we use 4 litres. So now what we're going to do, because we've kind of left this going a bit long, we're just moving in. Now I have turned it all the way down to low. And we have got a little patch of burn, which is fine, because you can put the milk on it, and that basically, there we go, and you just figure of 8s, and you're thickening it up. Pouring a little bit in at a time. Now this is where it often becomes very, 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 very messy, because you flick all the milk up everywhere. And basically we want it, I'm actually probably going to need more milk. So you want to basically combine the milk and the flour and the roux together to make a nice thick sauce. I'm definitely going to need more milk, I think. I've underestimated it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need more milk, geez. Right, while I do that, so because I've started off with hot milk, I can just pour the cold milk in now. So the hot milk basically cooks a lot, obviously incorporates a bit better. I shall not rubber you. Oh my god. Right, we're going to need more milk. Because I got a 4 pinter. Ah man. Casually chucking milk all over. This is the problem with making your own roux. You do make quite a bit of a mess. Now at work we have a Brap pan, which is basically one of these with an electric bottom, but it's like a giant tub. And there's literally nowhere. If you spill it out somewhere, it just doesn't go anywhere, which is great. Right, so add in a bit more milk. So basically we just got to keep stirring until we incorporate it all in as a nice thick sauce. It's getting there slowly. Slowly but surely we are getting there, guys. Right. So in a minute I'm actually going to use a whisk. Because the oh, camera's just turned on and off. Right. Oh, listen to that. Right, a little bit more milk. So at this stage you do not want to put too much milk in. You do not want to make it too runny, because you cannot, well, I mean you could add a bit of flour in, but you're going to get lumps even more. Right, so remember this is still on and this is cooking slowly. The hell was that? There's something. Bloop. Right. I'm going to now now move over to the whisk, which I can't remember where the whisk is. That's in the dishwasher as well. God damn it. Right, I'm going to just add a little bit more. There we go. Right, I'm going to go grab the whisk. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Come here. Right, there we go. Now I'm just going to get in. Ooh, see how quickly and easy it is to just get some everywhere. Every time I make this, I literally have to clean my oven every single time. So there we go. So we are now going to turn off the gas. Just a smidge more milk. It always looks like you had too much milk, but it's because it sits on the top. I'm just going to spiral it round, switch between my left and right hand because I can do that. Right, there we go. Look at that. That's looking lovely. So now that is our no, this is my normal channel. This is obviously something this is the first time I've done a cooking stream, so I did expect viewers to be a little bit less today. Typically the Rocket stuff and GTA seem to get more viewers clearly, so but this is just a try. We had a donation for me to do this, so I am doing it. But there we go. So that is our bechamel white sauce done. So now we're going to move all the way back over to here. Right. And that is actually perfect. Oh, it is getting warm in here. I've got... Oh. Hello. What have I done? There we go. Right, I've got the microphone back. I have... What have I done? Right, have we got audio back? Yay! There we go, guys. Sorry about that. That was... There we go. So yeah, we had a little accident there. I may have unplugged the dock for the... that runs pretty much all the things on this. Yay, we're back. Perfect. Cool. Right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to grab my glass dish. Now, this is my roasting tray and my lasagna tray. So you can see I've used this one It's even got a bit of melted chopping board on the bottom of it that I'm trying to get off, but I can't get it off because I naturally put it down on here and I burnt it. So that was kind of stupid of me. So right now what we're going to do, I'm going to put this down so I don't burn the top. Right, here we go. So we have our lovely white sauce. So I'm going to also move the milk away from the oven so then it's not. I'm going to put it back in the fridge actually. Oh, actually, I need the mince. Yeah. Right, here we go, guys. So we have our. Move this across here. So all the liquid has now settled on the top. So what I need to do is I'm going to use. Ooh, actually. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Right, how's the audio, guys? Is it staying good? Because I do see the audio keeps dropping on the microphone. Right, properties. Right, that looks, see, it's still quite low. Right, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Oh, yeah, it's because I turned it down because I got close. Duh. Okay, right. So, seems okay. Cool. Okay, that's cool. Yep, the microphone is actually over in the corner by the oven. So, right, now what we're going to do, we're going to grab another plastic bowl and we're going to drain the rest of the fat off into here. Oh shit. So we're just going to get that last little bit. There we go. Right, now. Ooh, do I... Okay. So, here is our mince. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the mince and spread it around. And then we're going to make layers, guys. So this is going to be a layered lasagna. Garfield would be proud of this one. So, there's our first layer. So, with our lovely cheap Tesco lasagna sheet. It's not even lasagna sheet, it says lasagna pasta. We're going to just crack the corner, stick it down. Crack the corner, stick it down. Now we can go this way, so we're going to go crack the corner, stick it down. 8 corners. No, I'm not eating the corners. I'm not doing that. Got bad teeth as it is. Right, here we go. Break the corner. The corners will get chucked in as like little fillers. There we go. And we can use a whole sheet on there. Now, time for our bechamel white sauce. We're going to come in So I have made extra bechamel sauce actually because I'm going to be using it for a mac and cheese hopefully in the next few days. That's the good thing about this. You can make this up, you can stick it in the fridge and you can use it for all sorts of stuff. So all you would literally do is add a bit of cheese into this. So here we go. So we're going to get our white sauce and we're just going to dot it on top. Oh, look at that. And we're going to go one more for luck. All on this, look at that. I say one more for luck and they get it all over the side. We'll clean that up in a second. So, now I need a little spatula. So I'm going to use my trusty red. So what I'm going to do is chuck the little insert there, chuck them in there. Cool. Right, we're going to spread this around. Oh, look at that. I'm actually going to need more bloody sauce on this. Beautiful, beautiful. So we're going to go right to the edges. There we go, one more dollop. There we go. Right. How are we doing? How long are we? Aaron. Okay, well, luckily I can make a cake in about 10 minutes because we are running a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. Right, here we go. So, there's a white sauce over the top. So, now once again, coming back over to the lovely mince. We're going to add mince back over the top. And this one is going to be pretty much the rest of the mince. There we go. And spread that out. Perfect. Just along the edge, just making sure it's nice and level. We got no meatballs. Bang, that one's done. So, going back to our lasagna sheets, we're going to do another top. So we're going to break off the corners. There we go. So obviously if you get a square dish, this is going to be a lot easier for you. But I don't have a square dish, so that is fine. So now obviously we're a bit higher out on this, so we're going to need some bits that are going to fill these bits here. So what we're going to do, you don't actually have to do this, but it is nicer for the cut. When you cut it open, there we go, perfect. Now I remember the first time I ever made this, I actually cooked the lasagna sheets, which was hilarious, and then I realised, shit, what am I doing? And I threw them sheets away and then did it properly. Right, so now we're going to finish off with another layer of white sauce. We are going to have plenty for my mac and cheese that I'm going to do for tomorrow night. The good thing about the white sauce is literally I will put this in a pot and it will go into the fridge, and then I can just heat it back up in the microwave or the microwave, whatever we like to call it, and we can do mac and cheese with it. Then all you do is literally you just mix this in with the macaroni You put a bit of mustard in it, and then you can chuck the cheese in. Is that anthrax? No, it's not. It's white sauce. Right, here we go. Now making sure it's lovely and smooth. There we go. So I have just enough that I need for our macaroni cheese for tomorrow. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. Just going to clean up the side of this. Just so I don't get no burn marks. Yeah, clean off the side. Put that in the bin. Rub it all on my apron because that's all we do. Right, and then do I actually have any? Ah, some more there. Yeah. It's underneath. How the hell does it get underneath? So we can actually see the layers, just like onions and ogres, they have layers. So now we're going to put that in the oven for 20 minutes. Probably not even that, to be fair. And here we go. So we're going to go middle shelf, and it's there. So we're going to set a timer for 25 minutes. No. Set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Count it down.
20 minutes. Count it down. When is Miko stage separation? There is no Miko and stage separation in this. There is only combustion. Right, so let me just wipe this out. My phone's on 10% battery. Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me that. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the rest of the white sauce. So I put cheese usually on the top of my lasagna, but I thought we had some. I've only got the sliced cheese, so unfortunately no cheese. But I typically don't like it. I mean, for me, being lactose intolerant, it's already got tons of milk in, so for me, a bit of cheese isn't going to actually hurt me. But I have done cheese in the layers before, but typically they just sort of go really oily. So that's when you're like, it won't set as you cook it. Right, here's my lovely Costco cling film, which we've dated. We opened this 2 months, just under 2 months ago. So that now will go in the fridge, and that will be for my macaroni cheese, which I will add mustard in it, cheese, and then obviously the macaroni. So that can sit on the side. Now, I'm not washing that back up because it's going in the dishwasher. That's a good thing. Like, the only things I do not put through the dishwasher are my lovely knives, because that would be chaos. Needs to that would be. The thing is, I know Chantel's actually got some the light ones, the cheap, the sort of healthier ones. So that's actually kind of funny. I could have nicked them, but I'm not going to, because no. And also, laughing cow. Yeah. Right, so now we are going to make a cake. So the thing is, actually first, I need to make sure I have a cake tin, because actually, I don't know if I've got a cake tin. I should have a cake tin. Let me just double check some things. Are they going to be in here? Oh, okay, she's got a bit of I've got 4. So I'm actually going to wash this up because it's been under my oven for a very long time, and yeah, that doesn't look very good. Right, there we go. Cool. Right, you guys can see that. So all this is a spray bottle with fairy liquid in. Fairy liquid and water. So it's just, I use it to clean everything down normally, but I don't actually need to fully clean. Oh, there was a little spider in this. Sorry, little spider. Do I need WD-40 to get rid of the rust? There ain't no bloody rust on it. It's not rust. It's a onion thingy. What do you call it? Onion skin. Here we go. So we are now going to make a cake the fastest way I know. So we have our cake tin. Bring you guys back over to here. This is where we get to use a little bit of equipment in the kitchen. We love equipment in the kitchen. That's looking good. Sweet. Right. So we are going to get a lovely mixer out. I love this thing. It is so good. I do that just in case I got any dog hair in there, because I do have a long haired dog and sometimes our hair gets absolutely everywhere. So we are going to unplug Elixir and plug in our lovely we did get scones. Oh man. Let me get another bowl. So I almost brought actually some metal bowls from Costco today. I really almost did buy them, but I was like, they're like £40 for like 6 bowls, and I'm like, these plastic bowls are like £1. They don't need to take my weight. Right, so equal parts butter and sugar. So we are going to go. We're going to go 400 grams. No, they had sold out of them, so I had to get a refund, which is sad. So I'm actually a bit annoyed at that. Oh, 48. 53. 51. There we go, with 350 butter. Then we want sugar. So So this is granulated sugar, and you really don't have to worry about sugar being either caster sugar or plain regular sugar. It all does the same thing. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put, I'm going to have some lumps in these. This is obviously been sat for a while. This often happens in the heat. You end up all your sugar combining together into lumps, which is the worst for when you're pouring it out and you're almost close to your number, and then you get a lump. Just like that. So you take it out and it's under. There we go, 350. So it's super easy. That goes into the mixer. Yeah, save that. Right now guys, this is where I'm going to turn down the microphone because this is really loud. Right, I'm going to turn it down to like this. And there we go. So that is the first bit of our cake made. Now I'm going to quickly wash off this because I don't actually have another spatula. Right, here we go. So you want it to be a nice consistent paste. Also scrape it off there. There you go, that's what you want it like. Nice and well mixed in. Now, there are, funny enough, there's two ways that I've been taught to do this. So, one is to mix the eggs in slowly with doing one bit of eggs, one bit of flour. Now, I'm going to do that because actually it is a nicer, smoother texture. So we are going to get our eggs, and we want, oh god. Trot on the dog. Right, eggs. We have some eggs. Now guys, do you want to see me crack an egg with one hand? It's super easy. There we go. One egg. This one is actually stuck to the... That one's actually stuck in, so we're not going to do that. I've just realised. Better be doing it on here. God, these are some large eggs. So we want just bake... Ooh, that was dribbly. Oh, that's because I didn't do that. I've got a dead egg. This is why you've got to check your eggs. If they're runny, they're fine. They're a bit like water. I was really lucky I checked that one. Right, we a couple more. Right, probably one more. Yeah, it's basically where they get like knocked around and then they leak a little bit and they get stuck. So we're going to keep it like that. So I've actually got 2 eggs left, which we can use over there. I can lob them straight in the bin. There we go, and cardboard in the cardboard. There we go. So now we are going to lower that back down. I get them all the time at work getting stuck. It's really annoying. Right, I'm going to turn this down again, and there we go. Adding in one at a time. There we go, we have added our eggs in. And pour this out. Right, put that there. I need to wash the bowl because I need a bowl. So this is so much easier at work because I literally have like 30,000 tubs that I can use. So now we're going to go with our self-raising flour, which is our cheap one. And we are just going to do another 350 grams. And you know what, I'm going to sieve this. At work, I don't sieve it because I would be there for 30 years because of the size that we actually do. But I am actually going to sieve this in just because it's a little bit lumpy, this one. There we go, so we're just going to bash it, and there we go, that's the bits that we got out. So now I've got flour all over the phone, as per usual. We're going to mix this in, and as we do this, I'm going to, where is my vanilla extract? Where is my vanilla? Guaranteed it's in the background. Just remember the vanilla. Yes, it is. Right. Come on. I've got the posh stuff. I got this from a farm that do their own vanilla. It is very, very nice. Very expensive as well. Oh, guys, I wish you could smell that. So, as this is... Oh, camera just shut off. Right, so we're going to just gently beat this in. Very, very gently beating this in. You don't want to do too much now because you'll knock out all the air. Just get the sides. There we go. Right, now we can add the vanilla. go. Not too much because it is a very highly concentrated one. Turn this up just a little bit. Woo! Honestly, it's so loud, this thing. While we're waiting for that, we're going to. So let's put that back up there. I also have cupcake tin, which we're going to make some cupcakes with. There we go. Look at that. You want a nice smooth batter, which that is gorgeous. So this doesn't quite get all the edges, so I'm going to go through. I mean, I could have used a whisk for this, but I made the hand whisk, but I'm lazy, and it's the only time I get to play with toys in the kitchen. So just fold it. You always want to fold, so you want to sort of dig in, lift up, dig in, lift up. You want to be putting air in, not knocking it out. There we go. That looks absolutely beautiful. Now you can sort of bubble in the mix. Sweet. So we can now get rid of that. Oh, look at that. Our cake mix is done and ready to pour into our tin. So I don't really want to. I don't really like using the parchment mainly. Right, we are going to use the butter to actually coat the tin. So I've got some parchment paper, and I don't like it. It doesn't seem to actually do anything good. So we are just going to butter around the tin. This is one of the fun jobs that I know I used to love doing when I was working at my previous job. We never used like baking paper or anything like that, parchment. We used to literally butter everything. Butter all the corners, make sure it's all there. Sweet. Right, what is the time? Yeah, I'd say yeah, real butter I would eat straight out as well. But it's not proper butter, so not going to happen. So now I've got some cupcake cases over here, to which we are going to, once we've filled them ones are fine. So we are going to scoop some of this lovely mix right, so we want to fill this about halfway, because obviously this is going to rise. So we want to make sure right, now we also need to turn down the oven to gas mode 4. Right. Yeah, I just bumped the microphone. So I'll turn the oven down. So we have one cake here. Now we are going to do some cupcakes, but we are going to chuck in some little chocolate bits. We're going to chuck in because I've got absolute tons. We have Galaxy Chocolate Stars. You might recognise where these are from. But yes, I have absolutely tons, and we're going to chuck it in to make our lovely cupcakes just that much better. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we've mixed them in, and now we're going to portion out into some cupcake cases. Now for this, I'm actually going to use my ice cream scoop. So I actually have a heavy duty ice cream scoop, which is really nice to have. We're going to see how many we can get out of this. So while we actually wait for this, I can chuck this in the oven. Oh, that looks nice, that looks good. And just touch the tray as well and just... And here we go, so we are making our lovely cupcakes. Look at this, guys, this is proper. This is what I do for a living properly. Making lovely, awesome cupcakes. My boss likes to call them fairy cakes, but I call them cupcakes because yeah, the thumbnail is crazy. Yeah, I kind of I was going to make one with actually me in my chef gear, but I didn't have any actually photos of me in my chef gear that I could use. So, oh, listen to that scrape. I've got enough for one more. Might have a little bubble one. Well, you can't be the worst manager, F1 manager, because you know you've had Horny Horner being kicked out. He's been sacked. Having too much fun, we think. Right, so now we're going to put these in the oven, and we're going to take out our lovely. What do you call them? My lovely lasagna. Let me get a nice... Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's been a long time coming. Right, here we go. So, lasagna is coming out of the oven. Oh, she's good. There we go, guys, look at that, solid. Now we need to quickly put them in here. Right, and now we need to set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Count it down.
Yeah, I know. Seeing Vettel coming back in has been crazy. I think this has been planned for a while. I have to say, it does feel like it's been planned. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go chuck the butter into the fridge. I'm going to chuck the white sauce in the fridge now it's cooled down. Right, I'm also going to top up my Dr. Pepper. Also, what time you stop streaming? Basically, once these cakes are cooked, really. Once the cakes are cooked, which is probably another 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sort of, we'll see how they go. I cook my cakes at work for 25 minutes, but they are absolutely amazing electric ovens, and these are, this is a Crippy gas oven that I still really kind of love. So right now, I'm just going to find, oh, stay there, whoa, that's wobbling. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, I'm going to now eat this lovely, well, a portion of this. I'm just going to quickly go get my phone charger actually, because my phone is dying. Right, here we go, back with my phone charger. Right. So the timeline is pretty much just like, I was going to have a countdown timer down here, a stopwatch even. I was going to have a stopwatch down here, and then it was meant to be the time basis, but we've kind of gone, what are we, 2 hours 15 minutes, so the cake really should be cooked by now. So we're about 20 minutes off, which ain't bad for a first time streaming and cooking, which really not too bad. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab one of my dodgy knives, as I say. So these are knives that I've had from work that are basically being thrown away, either because we've been told to buy new ones, or we just had to throw them away. What time are you doing Friday? Friday will be 9 PM as normal. That's a normal stream. I need to find my fish slice. Ah yes, I got my nice new fish slice. So I've had plastic fish slice. Oh, what stream? We're doing a GTA stream, that'll be. So that'll be our regularly scheduled GTA stream. Right, I'm going to just pull you up a little bit. Woo. Oh god, this is so top heavy now. Whoa, the camera's shaking, whoa. When's the next F1 rig? It'll probably be next Wednesday now. I was going to do it this Wednesday, but then we plan to do this. So we are going to get a plate out, and do you know what I could have done? I could have done garlic bread. I could have made homemade garlic bread. Oh well. Right, so now we are going to it seems a little wet still. Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's good. I like that. That looks good. Seems like top layer's got a little bit more liquid in it. Literally, yeah. How am I going to do this? I'm going to attack it from this side. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is good. I'm liking that. Right, here we go, guys. Oh no! Oh, I hate the edges. Right, I'm not going to take the edge. I'm not going to take the edge. Right, I'm not going to take the edge. We're going to take this bit right here. I didn't like the look of that corner. That corner was coming out. So yeah, it is definitely perfect image. Yeah, exactly. Right, here we go. Oh, it's the actual corner of the. Right, I need the other fish. I need the other fish slice. Where is my other fish slice? Fish slice. Fish slice. Where are you? I have lost my other fish slice. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So these are the plastic handled ones I used to have. They're all starting to go a bit funny now. So, right, what we're going to do, we're going to trade positions. And we're going to just pop it in there and push under. There we go. That is a perfect, look how like it's not spreading out. It's a little liquidy, but it's decent. So this is lasagna, and we have also made, we're going to make a Victoria sponge, and we've made some cupcakes as well. There you go, guys, we've actually made a nice little bit of lasagna, 2-layered lasagna. So what I am going to do, I'm going to chuck some tin foil over the top of this. Literally I'm going to be eating this, guys, for like the next 5 days. Well, technically it's not in black and white, it's actually in red and yellow. So, I'm now going to tin foil over that. And then I'm going to leave that on the side to cool down for a little bit. And then that will go in my fridge. And actually, when you do it from the fridge, like what you would do, you just chuck this back in the oven for about 20 minutes just to heat up, and that will be rock solid. That will basically set all that liquid. Right. How would you reheat? Yeah, literally, you would just chuck it back in the oven. Right, so now, you guys are going to watch me eat this while we wait for the cakes to be ready. I'm going to move stuff off to chuck everything up here. Oh. Get away, so you're zoomed into your food now. Thank God there's no bicarb, yeah. That was kind of funny, admittedly. I did kind of, like, I'm dealing with a bowl. This is what, a 4 litre bowl. I work with a 20 litre bowl. So, and even this one didn't quite do very well. Right, now I haven't made cakes in a gas oven in forever, guys. So I'm really hoping that these cakes actually work. I've lowered the temperature so we know that it's not going to burn them. There we go. So now I'm going to eat. Yeah, the shoes on the floor, yes, they are not meant to be in here. My Hoover decided to collect some and drag it into the kitchen. So I have a, what do you call it, a robot Hoover. And I dragged it all the way down to here. Because this is actually my back door. This is where, to go out to my garden, I go this way. Why do I mean, you don't have to sit here and wait. Literally, we've got about 7 minutes until the cupcakes will be done, probably. So, we're going to get a lovely knife and fork. Posh knife and fork. Oh. Honestly, guys, I've been on the go all day. Right, where's the... Right, here we go. Can we split the food? Unfortunately we can't. Right, okay. Leave that down there. Oh, this is more... Oh, I keep getting a pain in my arm. It's hurting. Right guys, here we go. We are gonna get the corner. Oh, look at the layers, guys. The layers. It is like an ogre. Oh yeah. That is nice. Yes, that is. That is exactly what that is. And I tell you, changes of heat bring that on all the time. And it's so annoying. Why is chat faster on my phone than it is on OBS? You got Go Kart and Podium earlier. Nice. Right. Yeah, this is nice, guys. This is... This is how lasagna is meant to be. It's meant to be solid, not runny. Like, we got a little bit of the juices around. That is really like... Describe the flavour and textures. So, you really taste like the tomatoes really come out of it. You also can taste the pepper and the garlic quite a bit. So I kind of really do like a garlicky sort of lasagna. I did put quite a bit in there. But yeah, and then you have like the creamy taste of the white sauce on top. That's gonna go. And then you get for the textures, you got soft, but then you got your crunch of your onions in there. Honestly, guys, this is my dinner. I've had a McDonald's already earlier. It was just so funny. Sat in McDonald's, I was like, let's get a triple cheeseburger. So it was like, what, £4.50 or something like that. Not happy, they've taken it away. It's now just a double burger, which is annoying. I actually really do like this mince as well. This mince from Tesco, actually really nice. I normally buy mince from Aldi. Oh God. Unlucky. This is nice. Although the thing is, like, I've given myself what would be a normal portion. I'm not even really that hungry. This is the thing. When you cook, like especially like me at work, you cook and you cook all day, and you get home, you don't want to cook. You know, it's one of them things that, you know, people that go home, they like landscaping. Nobody wants to do landscaping when they get home after they've been doing landscaping. It's one of them things that I find. Yeah, oh yeah, I do it for money. Exactly. Like, you know, if you know, if I was getting paid to cook at home, fine, yeah, I'd cook all day long. But yeah, no, I love cooking, and I especially love baking. Baking is my like one thing that I absolutely really do love. But I've never actually cooked a cake in this oven. Oh yeah. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to make chat a little bit smaller because I have noticed. Should have put it to there. Guys, it's hot in here. It literally is. Where's the temperature? It's 26 degrees in here, and that's because I've got the oven on high. Right, we have 1 minute 38 left, and I think the cupcakes are actually starting to roll. Well, turn autocorrect off. I literally have turned off autocorrect on my phone now. I was going to say, yeah, very lucky the cow hasn't been in, because the cow would be on a little bit of a wave. Honestly, that looks like one of the nicest lasagnas I've made. Right, that's my hand cleaning one. You can go over there. Oh man. Oh, hello. Okay, we're back again. I don't know why. This is the problem Rich keeps having. So Rich has got exactly the same setup as me for the camera wise, and he keeps getting it, so it keeps clicking on and off. I wonder if it's a dodgy pad. No, I don't know. This isn't actually my dinner. This is me just trying it. I've already eaten. I've eaten a whole McDonald's. Right, have a look at the cakes. I'm going to give set a timer for 5 minutes.
I found this on the web.
Oh. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
I found this on the web.
Set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Counting down.
Honestly, I love Siri. Oh. What are you doing? Oh my god. No, so I don't want to set an alarm. I just want a timer. It's stupid.
That's the first time I've appeared.
Oh, for goodness sake, this watch is annoying me. And the last time. Right. What, Jensen? Right, I'm going to get a last little bits. Last mouthful. That. Okay. Yeah, you're hungry. But I've got enough food to feed a village right now. Right. Man, it's so hot in here. Also, I've got no like extraction at all. I've got the kitchen windows open. Nice. Oh, if you wonder why this is here, I've got cables taped to the floor so I don't trip over them. Because that has been one of the hardest things. Oh crap, I forgot to set up an end stream thing. Ah, okay. Well, that's not good. Looks like we'll go straight to the intro and then end. Christ, no food. Right, what I'm going to quickly do, I'm going to be back in 2 seconds, guys. What the hell's going on? Apple app background, keychain circle notification. Oh my god. We got a little bit of an app crisis on the thing. Right, I'm going to be 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to quickly go and do something. Yes, Jensen, they are my garden shoes. They are. You'll love these. So now we can actually take off these. Look at... Hell no, these are my garden shoes. Look at the state of them. They are literally fucked. Like the back ends have come off. Like these are literally my gardening shoes. And then, saying that, my dailies are actually quite, they're clean-ish. They're not the best. And saying that, you can see the wife doesn't do a lot of gardening. all in the hallway earlier, but the Hoover decided to pretty much like tangle itself with the shoes. Right, so I can smell the cake. It smells actually quite good. So we're gonna hope. Ah! There we go, look at that. So we're going to take our first cake out, and we're going to see. We'll take the cupcakes out first. So, come over here. Is that good? There you go, that's good. So, cupcakes, now to test. Cakes are cooked all the way through. You get a knife, standard knife, and basically you just stab it into the centre of the cake. Okay, they are not cooked yet. Oh, this is why I don't like gas ovens. They cook so irregular, like literally so irregular. So guys, you're going to join me at the table again for just a little bit. Yes. Please be respectful to the stream and the streamer. The streamer at all times. That is a very good mod right there. So it's actually funny, I wore this shirt, pizza, because I was actually going to make a homemade pizza. I was kind of tossing and turning between what to make, and pizza's just a bit boring. Like, there's not a lot of stuff you can do with it. So we are at the 2 hour and 39 minute mark. So I'm going to go set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Counting down.
Yay! She worked. Right. Windjammer. Windjammer. I'm going to actually show you guys my lovely pantry. So this is my wife's attempt at watching all them bloody episodes of what do they call it when they sort of go around people's houses and do it. But this is our lovely food storage. This is all our sort of cupboard food in there, and there's a bug literally attacking me. What was that? Tossing and turning. And then we have our cereals here and like snacks. We have our lovely chopping boards. And then we have cleaning stuff on the side, and then obviously look at this mess. Like this mess is all from now. Like, it's all very, very messy just because I decide to cook. Literally every time I cook, this place gets absolutely messy. She can hear me. She's in the next room over, so she can hear me. She knows what I'm saying. Whatever, my lady. But yeah, it's been a good stream, guys. Thank you for joining me. Obviously, we're just waiting for this cake really to cook, and that's it. She's hungry. Oh, you can't have any. Oh my god, okay, we dropped. I moved to 3 now from 02. Ah, nice one, Daily. I've stayed with Vodafone because Free and Vodafone have just merged. So I'm gonna get like really good signal around here now. She loves my cooking. She loves my cooking. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, 3 100 speeds, O2. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have to say, like, I was with O2. Oh, bloody hell. I was with O2 a long time ago. And then I switched from O2 to Free. And then I left Free because they wanted to put my phone bill up to like 40 something pounds. And I was like, no, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not paying that much. And I've just recently been paying £52. But now I'm only paying 24. So, swings and roundabouts. Why is it like... can I nick the scales? Yeah, you can nick the scales. Go for it. You want to come in? It's fine. 20 for 240. Not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Are you Trevor the dinosaur? No, I am not Trevor the dinosaur. I didn't even know the dinosaur had a name. I don't watch adverts that much. Like, I really don't. Hello. Oh, let me just. We have a visitor, guys. The dog is joining us, and my wife.
No, I'm not. I'm just getting the skins.
Lola, come here. Come here. Right. Come here, Lola. Come here. Lola, come here. Come, go. 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 Yay! There we go, guys. We have the doggy. Go on, there. What's your mum doing? Why are you whispering? What? Would you like the scales, my darling? Do you not want to be on stream?
No.
Why not?
I'm you.
You're me.
I'm not you.
Oh, you're not me. Oh, 100% daily, definitely, yes. She's so adorable. Lola, come here. Come up. Yeah, that's my girl. You ain't shy, are you? Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Stay there.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. She is my little baby.
Oh,
yeah.
babies are sleeping bad.
Oh, you're talking now, are you? Oh, Mummy's talking. And who's saying that we go? Yeah, no, your signal will be really good, Daily. I'm here to... Martin's there.
Hi.
Hi. It's just like a phone call. Lola, what are you doing?
I don't like
Getting from the oven.
If
Oh,
it's
the
like
dog's
a phone
found
call,
a bit
then
of
like-
white sauce and dropped on the floor.
If it's like a phone call, then how are you doing?
Yeah, that's actually a good question, Mika. No, careful. She's getting all the white sauce that dropped on the floor.
That is 100 grams.
That's 100 grams of grapes.
That's it.
Well, they are quite large grapes.
You know, but they're so good.
The wife is on a diet, guys, and she's complaining about getting large grapes, and there's not many that fit 100 grams. Thomas Martin says that's a nice pink top you've got on.
Can you see me?
Reflection of
Oh,
the.
no.
Oh no!
Can you cut these up for me, chef?
Oh, chef. Okay, yeah, chef. I'll give you that.
You're just gonna carry on with your video.
Yeah. So, guys, now we're gonna quickly cut up some grapes.
This is my cheese that I use.
Oh, your baby bell. They said I should have put that on top of my lasagna.
No, never.
So to cut grapes, guys, it's a nice, good way of cutting grapes.
Not everyone can do that.
I know. So you get your hand over the top, your knife in underneath, and you just slice. Beautiful, just like that. And that is
Okay.
sliced grapes, guys,
And cheese.
and cheese. You just put a dog hair in it.
Ew. No, can't see one.
I just bite them off. Fair enough. Yeah, the wife likes to have hers cut up. She is a little baby. Are you a little baby? Oh,
You're so rude.
I am so rude. You're right. Du-du-du. Oh, I'm not doing it between two lids. That's even more of a cowboy thing. Nice. You're making the face like I didn't know if they were nice or not. Yeah? Okay, go on, get out of there. I have about a minute and a bit left and we're going to see how our cake is doing.
I was your guest star.
What?
I was a guest star.
You were a guest star, yes. What are you doing? Lola's like, I'm being left in here. Lola. Lola. Do you want a bit? What's in the bottle? The bottle's got Dr. Pepper in. That's all there is.
There's no loud in it.
And it's best to kick her out.
Bye.
Goodbye, my darling. There you go, guys. We're all alone. We can talk about her again now. Probably a better cook as well. No, believe me. The dog eats her own shit. So, don't think so, guys. I guess there isn't much difference between E. I mean, to be fair, it's not actually that bad, to be fair. Like, I don't think you would notice the difference between 1.6 and 2 gig. Unless it was upload. I think upload you would really notice a difference. Just having a faster speed means that every device you've got will be able to have that massive bandwidth. Right, there we go, we're going to see. Wait, they're looking risey. Have you fixed the idiot problem? So, I'm going to touch wood here. This is actually wood. Touching wood. I believe I've solved it. I have dropped 252 frames over the course of this live stream, which almost now 3 hours long. So actually, I think I've done it, but I'm not sure. When we get on the main computer, that'll see, because this is off Wi-Fi. This is literally running at 600 on my Wi-Fi. Why are they like? I don't understand. The cake's growing. That's fine, but it's the cupcakes have risen on one side. I'm gonna do a test. Oh, that went on the floor. No, still little bit. That's my. I'm losing my heat. See, this is a good thing. At this point of cooking, you can actually open the oven. So normally, you would not open the door when you're making cakes. Like, at least for the first 15 minutes. I think, guys, these are taking a little bit longer than I expected. Yeah, exactly. This is over Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi is in the next room through a massive concrete wall. So this, I'm actually liking this setup. Yeah, this is Wi-Fi 6. So this is just the standard EE router. So I've got a bit of conduit here, guys, right? I put it on the wall. I went to put my power cable in, and you can clearly see the power cable does not reach the wall, which is a bit of a pain. What cable is plugged in phone? Oh, that's my power block. So I've got a 30,000 milliamp hour battery charger, and it's brilliant. So this is the USB-C to lightning cable, and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, why won't the cakes rise? It's so weird. This oven seems to work perfect. Do you know what? If you go on Amazon right now, they are for £28 for this exact one. I can't remember what the bloody brand was now. It was actually a proper brand. It's Wenger was the brand. Oh, nice. The dog is prying in at the door. Oh, we'll let the dog in. We're not going to let the dog out or ask who to let the dog out, but we're going to let the dog in. Oh God, now I've got to do limbo. Come on, rascal, get in. Come on. Well, there we go. Oh yeah, that should be fine. Who let dogs out, though? Do you actually want to go out? She actually wants to go out in the garden. So what we're going to do, we're going to move. Chantal, can you turn the lights on? So we're actually going to open the door quickly. Let the dog out into the back garden. I'm actually going to go put the camera back in the outdoor camera as well, because I charged it up. What? Yeah, it will be, yeah. Of course it will be. Right, I'm going to nick the wife's shoes. What's with the little white things on the table? What do you mean this? That's the lid for this. Or are you talking about what's underneath the Mac? Little white thing on the table. If you mean that, it's the lid to the thing. There we go. Right. Oh, we're now going to wait for the dog to get back in. Oh, nick the shoes off there. So it was the lid. Okay, that's cool. I was thinking, white thing on the table? Where's the white thing on the table? I think if we do another live stream, guys, I'm going to do making bread. We might try and make like a plat or like a proper loaf or something, because I've got loaf tins for that. I think you should have a stream timeline when you start up with your music. Yeah, do you know what? I actually thought of that. I just didn't know how to get it onto that stream. Onto that, because that's an actual separate thing. It's not with OBS. All I do is import the browser. But yeah, I did think about that, because what I want to do is actually make these more like an actual thing that's incorporated all the time. But it's just a case of getting it on there. Why? Run, woman, run. The wife just keeps looking at me. Oh God, you're acting like her. what she used to do at work.
Hey. Oh. That's fine.
Where's the dog not come back in yet? Oh, Lola, come on. Lola Elizabeth Smelly Wilson. Get here now. She's gone up on the decking, guys, in the back garden. Come on, get down.
Yeah.
No, she's coming. I left the door to the decking open. Yeah?
Let's go.
Come on, get in you. Missy. Now you need to turn the light off. Right. Oh, I didn't set a bloody timer. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
Here's what I found.
Set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Counting down.
It's the same thing I said. Yeah, Lola has a full name, and she knows if she annoys me, she gets called her full name, and she is like a little kid. Literally, she knows exactly what I'm telling her, which is hilarious. Let me just wipe this off. Well. Lola, do you want to bring the ball to me? You know what you want to do? Bring the ball here. What's the answer? Oh yeah, your question. Yeah. So, it was. See, I always let my phone go down to about 20 to 10%. Then I charge up. So you get that full percent to 100%. And it's just the longest time between charging. Now, if you're going to be recording a lot and taking a hell of a lot of photos, just keep it plugged in. Just keep it at 100%. Battery health's at 96%. It's not bad actually. How long have you had it? Shouldn't it be 40-ish? I mean, you're meant to keep the batteries between 80 and 40. You are right there. So that's where you're meant to keep them at. But I don't know. I've not really noticed any difference between for the degradation of the battery. I've not really noticed any difference between hammering it down to 1% and then charging it. It's a 2019 phone. Is that nice, Hello? This is why I get a dog, guys, because she just cleans the floor up for us. Second hand. I mean, if you can just get a battery replacement, that. Oh no, actually, no, it's. What was it, 96? Is it 96%? Oh, 96%. Oh, that should be fine. You should hardly. That's actually really good for a 2019 phone to have 96% battery. That is bloody awesome. Oh, camera went off again. 97%. Actually, charge in. Yeah, I would say that would be absolutely fine. Like. What? I'm talking. What do you want? Trying to get me. She's wanting a treat, guys. Is that what you want? A treat? Yeah? Right, we're going to show off your tricks. Over here. We're going to show off the dog's tricks while we wait for this cake. Right, come here. Oh, actually, let me wait. Come here. Sit. Paw. Over. Good girl. No, come on. Up and around. Up and around. Up and around. Up, around. Oh, you're so close. Up, around. Come on, that's it. Yeah, well done. Oh, you stupid mutt. I love you, you stupid mutt. Go on, get out of here. There we go. The dog has had her treat. No, you can go away now. You've had your treat. You've cleaned the floor for me. It's moving to 6,000. Oh, that's not bad. I was going to say, my phone literally has like 2,000 something million amp hours, and like I love this 30,000. Oh, here we go, here we go. What about Firefly? What have they done? What have they done? What have they done? I have actually got notifications from them. Firefly. Wait, what? Oh no, they haven't launched anything. That's a space flight. What have they done? 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 I don't know what they've done. What have they done? It's space flight now. That's a space flight. Well, we haven't got any rocket launchers, have we? Space flight now. Firefly Aerospace unreveals. Oh, okay. Yeah, they've basically done a media dump of it all. I actually knew this was coming out. So basically they've done a media dump on their website. So I have actually seen the headline for that. And I did actually want to check it later on, but I might do a... so it's basically they've just shown new videos, photos, and they've shown that they can do certain things with the satellite that they didn't originally plan to do. So obviously Blue Ghost was launched. Was it launched on? Blue Ghost was launched by something. I can't remember what it was launched on. But basically they've made it do something else. Yeah, so they're making an internet relay. I do know that. Here we go. These are looking better. Right, cupcakes are a little bit burnt. Cookie bastard. Right. I really don't like there we go. Coming out nice and clean. There we go, guys. So oven is off. Cakes look so weird. No, so that is basically they're making an internet thing around, basically around the moon, using 4 and 5G as data connections. Right. I mean, it technically is Starlink, but it's not Starlink. Right. Nice. I don't like the way these cakes look. They don't look actually that good. Yeah, the tops are burnt because I've just put them up to the top, and this is the thing with the gas oven, and also they do have chocolate in them. So remember, they do have lots of chocolate in them. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn our cake out first, so I can see. Beautiful. With our, just take it off the bottom. So I don't have a cooling rack. I might actually have to buy one of them. Come on, get off the bottom. It's stuck in one little place. There we go. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't like this top bit, the way it's broken out. I think that was when I put these in. I forgot to. I forgot that I had that in there, so I should have put these in first, and then that in second. But we are going to take one of these out. We're going to look. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just the top is a little crispy. Well, it's not. They're not even crispy. That's the thing. They're actually soft. They're just a little bit. So we're going to take this out. We're going to cut it in half. Oh, that is a decent sponge. That is light and fluffy. So what we're going to do, sorry, like, I've got the dog trying to get some of the cake. Ignore the washing up, guys. That is all going in the dishwasher in a minute. Because I'm not hand washing again. I don't even get paid to do that at work. Right, out of my Missy. Right, here we go. Actually, wifey, can you come here, please? Right, so I want your off-camera opinion.
I'm not eating that.
You can have a little bit. I'm literally doing like that. Still warm. Careful. Got magic stars in it. Galaxy stars.
Okay.
Yeah? Good? Very hot. Hot cakes have been successful. A little bit brown on top, but they will actually soften over the next few days. They will soften. That's a good thing about cakes. Tell them they're rubbish. That's not very nice. Nah, guys, honestly, they are gorgeous.
Where did you get the magic stars?
I'm loving it ones. Guys, honestly,
Oh.
look at that. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous bit of cake. They're just slightly crispy on top for the moment. And then when they'll soften up in the next few days. What are you laughing at? Oh, the dog. You can't have it, but there's chocolate in there. No, come right away.
It's big of a chocolate.
No.
Would you
To be fair, they do look really nice. They are nice. That's the thing. Like, this is the first time I've actually done proper cakes in this oven.
It's rubbish as well.
Yeah, the oven is blurry again. It's focused on here. Oh yeah, duh. I was here, wasn't I? I'm still in the. Right, okay. So guys, what we're going to do, we are going to end this live stream now, and I'm going to go stuff my face with this cake. Let me just...
Well, you have to do the filling.
Nah, we've done these ones. I'm happy with these. So I will do that at a later date. So guys, that is going to be it for tonight. Oh, you waiting for the Q&A? Go on then. Give me any questions you got, any queries, anything else. I know what's going to be. I know what's going to be said. I just know it. But yeah, a bit of butter icing. These were beautiful. Why are you looking at me? Chantal, can you read the bottom one out? You have to hold it up.
No.
Well, there you go, guys. You heard it. No. That is a secret that will be kept until a day that's useful. I'm getting funny looks, guys. Right, guys. Well, that was a very good stream. Thank you very, very much for watching. Let me see. Next rocket launch is quite a while, I think. Love her to bits. Yeah, we do. We love her to bits. So the next rocket launch is Sunday, guys. 5:31 AM BST UK time. I'm going to try and get up for it. I'll probably stay awake, to be fair. I probably will stay awake that whole night because we get back from our little holiday adventure that day before. So yeah, keep your eyes out, guys, for... Oh, hang on, no, Friday. Friday will be the next stream. Friday will be GTA...
No.
Oh no, no it won't be. No, Friday won't be GTA. Well done, there was me talking about a little getaway. So Friday we are going to have a live stream mobile. We are going to go from the phone. We are going to do a small little live stream from a farm that we are going to go to.
No, you're not going.
Yeah, you're not going though. You're staying here.
You're going to be with Nanny.
Oh, is Nanny going to look after you? Poor dog. But yeah, guys. What?
My mum.
Oh, your mum. Okay, that's fine then. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, I may have forgot that, yeah, we're going out. So we're going to have a remote stream, but I know the internet connection is going to be amazing there, and it's going to be doing from my phone, so it'll be no messing around. It'll be like a proper Twitch streamer thing. So guys, that is the end of this stream. Thank you very, very much for watching.
What are you cooking next time?
I'm going to do bread. Make homemade bread. What? Come here.
There you go, I asked my question.
What?
I asked my question.
Yeah, that's your question. You can't have it. Guys, can you please tell the dog she cannot have any of the cake? Go on, move. Go on. Out. Right, I'm finally going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. We shall see you Friday for the farm activity stream, we're going to call it. It's going to be quite fun. So guys, thank you very, very much for watching. I'm Lee. Fly safe, land safer. See you guys later. Bye.